Big kick lands.
Strong hook lands. And they're exchanging leather early. Oh! Oh, big elbows. Straight punches, True.
He's got some hands, man. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Blood dripping now from the lip. Frantic pace early on to this one.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut run.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. There it is again. Look at it.
Gets back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go. And what
He's hurting bad here.
goes down again. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing. And I think.
Oh! That'll do it!
Oh!
Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Oh, and he caught the kick. High amplitude elbow here is blocked.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Nice spinning attack there, and able to land to the body. Oh, well timed with the knee to the head. And now some knees. So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, my God.
Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
So he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. You don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in the fight. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance.
Right under the elbow, right on the bottom.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Ooh, big shot lands. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Back to the feet now. What a round. All right, so the fighter is able to mercifully make his way back.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. And he caught the kick. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. Ton of trouble right now.
Big right hand lands. And back to his feet. Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Game of inches right there, boy. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both of them.
These two guys are trading huge shots. That knee hurt him.
Wow!
Game of inches. No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Might get the TKO here.
He's got to be careful here.
Just Herb Dean steps in. Unbelievable. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back when she defended her title?
When Ronda Rousey made that walk at UFC 157, truly a sports moment where most people remember exactly where they were.
You will never forget the moment you saw Ronda hit the curtain in Anaheim.
Oh, big elbow. Fast pace here in the early going. Missed with that attempt. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. And there he goes lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in hits.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that is possible.
And that one certainly found the target.
And that
shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, punches and bunches. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to deceive him. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Holy smokes!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Taylor!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC lightweight champion here tonight? It is time to find out.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. Over and over and over. He's landing these nasty body kicks.
Strike lands cleanly there. What a wild start to this fight in less course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, he connects with another uppercut. He's landed a few big ones so far.
That is his best punch. He finds it from so many different positions, and he can find that uppercut from both sides of the body.
Lands a big elbow there. Huge shots there.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, you take a look at the numbers bottom of your screen, and this uppercut has just been deadly here tonight. He might have a UFC record on this fight. Fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon. Oh, that's big.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high cross. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Nice straight right hand. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging. Lands a quick jab.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling started.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Good jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Nice body kick there. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, really good job. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
3 minutes to go in round two.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut. Exactly as he was hoping for. Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, you really hope that damage like this doesn't stay with him throughout his mixed martial arts career, but I'd be okay with quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his... He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last words?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John. Real sneaky body kick.
Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch,
It's effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Maintaining scraps so far.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the cut man is hustling in, and the ringside physician you can see there is monitoring.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. The previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action. Heavy kick downstairs.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. He's got to try to finish here.
Big knee there to the jaw.
Oh, another one. Oh.
Back to his feet.
Again.
Oh, look at that. So you land, and then you add insult to injury by talking trash.
It's almost like, hey, I told you I would get you, and he shows him, I got you.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
Got his guard pass.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks submission or big ground and pound. That was a slick transition.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything.
That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center, and with And with respect to all of the MMA fans globally around the world, for my money, this is the loudest venue I have ever heard for a UFC fight.
If they say that the United Center is the home that MJ built, this is Georges St. Pierre's home, the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'm telling you, man, when the hometown boy hits the curtain, these people go crazy. This is a phenomenal fight environment.
Oh, nice jab. Blood dripping now from the lip. So more output, at least in the early going. Nice spinning attack to the body, lands for him.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching down to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Straight punch lands. He sets this really high pace.
That offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Man, back and forth we go, and early on, these guys getting after it.
They told us it would be fun, and so far, they've delivered. Oh!
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Just touching him. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But, bad. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Big right hand.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ.
He's absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
You heard him again. Oh! Now he's back up.
Big right hand. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Taylor!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment.